Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my very first Decorate With Me. I am trying this voiceover thing for the first time, so if the audio sounds a little odd, bear with me. I'm not sure if I have the correct microphone or whatnot for this, but anyway, I'm excited to bring you along while I decorate my living room and my kitchen. So I like to start off my day with putting a spooky season movie on. Today I did Harry Potter, which I love, and I just started with my mantelpiece. This is usually where I start, in my living room. It's the focal point of our living space down here, and we spend the most time here. So I'm just clearing off the mantle, and in a second you'll see I'm going to take down that large painting that we have up for most of the year. My decorating style is not like scary. I don't like scary. I just love like cutesy little Halloween things, and I love handmade things. This month, oh, there's my little Theo. He didn't really want to say hi to the camera, so he jumped off, but he was everywhere this day, and I had to put him in his crate for a little bit because he kept playing with things. But anyway, my decorating style is like cutesy, and I love handmade things. I am sharing a lot of DIY decorating ideas over on my blog this month. I'm doing Blogtober, so I will link some of my projects that I've shared so far below. But here's all my bins. I have 3 bins, but I'm thinking I'm going to need a 5th. And I always like to start by taking things out and just going through everything. I have a lot of stuff, and I'm surprised. I even surprised myself that I'm able to fit it in these bins. The blue bin is really like more fall themed things, the stuff that I bring out after Halloween. Like there's a bunch of pumpkins, there's really pretty like leaf garlands and whatever. But the purple and orange bins, I have all of my Halloween decorations in. I have a lot of DIYs that I've done. I've got a bunch of signs, I've got a bunch of pictures, and it's just a lot of really fun stuff. And I'm actually at the point in my life where I'm like, I don't need to put everything out. So this year I pared back a lot, and I'm excited about what I've done, and I think it turned out really cute. So the first thing that you'll see me adding here is this beautiful Old Sam's Black Hat Inn sign that I bought on Etsy last year. It's handmade. I love it. It just is a perfect focal point for this room, and I'm just so pleased with it. I will link this Etsy shop in the description below so you can go check it out. And there's a few other signs that I purchased on Etsy last year that you'll see, and I'll link those below as well. I'm starting with this cute little, I don't know what you call it, but it looks like a spider web, but it's got bats on it and fringe, and I love the way it looks draped over the mantle. And in a minute you'll see I'm just using these little lanterns to hold it up until I add different pieces to it. I have to be really careful though with things that hang, because my kitten he's very curious and he gets into everything. So far he's left this alone, thank God, but we're just going with it until he gets curious about it. I just love this spiderweb sign. I got that on Etsy. I will link it below. And then these candlesticks I picked up last year for super cheap at Hobby Lobby. And I just put some tapered candles in there. And then I always put out the skull. I love the way it looks. And then on it, I put it on this trinket thing that I actually made last year. And I'll link that blog post below as well for you to check out. And then this Happy Halloween sign I've had for a few years, and I just love it so much. So I always have to put it on the mantle. And then one of my favorite parts of holiday decorating is the lights. So as you can see here, I'm plugging in some lights because you never want to decorate with lights before you plug them in, because as you can see, one strand of these lights was dead. So I only used one, and I am just draping it over the mantle, and I love it. I couldn't decide if I wanted to like string it through like throughout the Happy Halloween letters and whatnot, but in the end I decided to just lay the lights behind it. And then I had to like wrap it around the spiderweb sign once, and then it went about halfway back down the mantle, so it just added a little bit of extra light behind the Happy Halloween sign. But at night, I just love the orange glow that it gives, and then I light the tapered candles, and it just looks so fun. So next you're going to start seeing me add a few other pieces. These next pieces are these little ghost frames that I just shared. I made these. They're actually made with dollar store frames, so they were super cheap because I already had the paint. So I just had to buy the dollar store frames, and I painted the little ghosts on them, and they look so cute on my mantle. This is why I'm going to be needing an extra bin, because I've done so many DIYs over the last few years, and it's just, I've got a lot of stuff. So here I am adding some pumpkins that I put out every year. I love the color. I can't remember. I think I got those at the dollar section at Target. And then I am putting out these little cute block characters that I made like 3 years ago, and I think they're so adorable. In this video, I'm not going to be showing you everything in detail. I'm going to do a separate video once I'm all done decorating, so you'll definitely see everything in more detail. And I just love this time of year. Now I'm over in front of the TV. This section is like, my kitten has definitely messed with this section. But here I'm just putting out some of this cute mesh that I bought. I think I bought this at Michael's, but you can really get it anywhere that they sell decorations. I'm just draping it. I draped it over the speakers, and then I didn't film it, but you're going to see in a little bit, I put some little candle holders out. And I actually got those 3 little candle holders from the Dollar Tree, and I love them. They're one of my favorite decorations that I have. Now we're in the kitchen, and this is another Etsy sign. It's beautiful. I'll link it below. I just love that trick or treat sign. And then I always have to decorate my kitchen window. This is actually where I do seed starting in the spring, but during the holidays, it's always full of fun decorations. And these trees, I believe I got these at the Target dollar section like 5 years ago. They've held up so well. And then I'm putting out some plants. I love to decorate with live plants. I think it's so beautiful. And that plant is actually in a tin of the Trader Joe's pumpkin spice tea tin, and I've had it for years, and so I always love to put it out on Halloween. I just love the touch of the live plant that the live plant gives. I feel like it gives life to the decorations. Here are a cute little string of little ghosts. I'm really into ghosts this year in my decorating. They are just so cute, and this string I bought, I'm sure I got it at the dollar section at Target. I got a lot of decorations in the dollar section at Target over the years, but I'm just hanging it here, and I taped it in the middle so it wouldn't hang so low, and they are just really cute, lit up at night. Yeah, it's a little precarious decorating this place, or this part of my kitchen, because I'm so short. So now I'm putting out some pumpkins, that little jack-o'-lantern we've had for quite a while, and then that's another pumpkin right there from the Target dollar section. Yeah, this area turned out super cute. This is a little garland. It actually says trick or treat as well, and I got that from the dollar section at Target like 5 years ago. They have the best stuff. I can't help it. And it took me a little bit to like get it to hang higher. I was just winding it around the little push pin that I was using to hold it up. But these are tin can luminaries that I made last year. They have some faux tea lights in them and lit up at night. They're so cute. You can find all of my DIY projects over on my blog. And I just have a lot of fun this time of year. I love sharing content this time of year. It's so fun. I feel like I come alive. That is a little waffle iron, and it's a little pumpkin shape. I got it at Home Goods. Here's another Etsy sign. It says Boo. Again, I'll link that below. And this is our little coffee station on the counter. And I just like to keep it really simple and decluttered. So I'm just putting this little pumpkin canister down with the sign. And then I always have my beautiful Staub pumpkin. We got this as a wedding gift from friends, and I'm in love with it. I keep it out every year. And then I always have to decorate with some cute little towels. Those towels are definitely from Target as well. That's becoming a theme, I guess, for this. Now we're on to my kitchen table. I always love to put a little vignette on the table. I started with these cute little placemats. They're spider webs. And if you watched my Halloween DIY haul, I got those pedestals from Value Village for super cheap. There was 2 of them. And then I just added some real pumpkins, a little pumpkin candle, and then I always love to put out cute little themed napkins on the table. And they're actually inside of a candy dish that we don't ever use. So I decided they were going to hold the napkins this year. And then to add a little more whimsy, I'm hanging some black witch hats over our island. I hung these by the fireplace last year and I loved it, but this year I wanted to switch it up and I wanted to add a little more whimsy to the kitchen, so I think I achieved that with those. And then I'm just putting down a new rug that I got from Joann's. It was 70% off. It was like from last year's Halloween, and it's so cute. And my cats have not messed with it. I just put the non-slip thing underneath it. Otherwise, we'll be sliding around here in front of the sink. And then over here, this is like the desk portion that we really don't use as a desk of our kitchen. And if we ever redo it, I'm totally getting rid of this, like the desk part, and making it like a full height counter. But these pumpkin lights, I love. I hang them here every year. I just love the glow that they give off, and I just hold them up with push pins, and they drape really nicely, and I had a bit of trouble getting them up this year, but I think it turned out really cute. I just love jack-o'-lanterns. And yes, that is an old phone jack for a landline that we need to get rid of. we are thinking in the next few years that we'll remodel the kitchen, so hopefully that will be gone. I can't wait to show you guys the finished product. I think like less is more this year for me. I mean, it is quite a lot still, but I love the way my decorations turned out this year. And then to finish it all off, I'm adding this glass pumpkin that I got from Home Goods years ago. This little sign that says, "I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good." My old boss gave that to me for a Christmas present the year before I left my old job. And then I'm adding some cute little pumpkins and this cute trick-or-treat pumpkin sign that I got at the dollar store a few years ago. And that's it for this video. This is the last part. I'm just adding out all my festive pillows here. I've got quite a few now. But anyway, I hope that you liked today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, as it really supports my channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more fun holiday things coming up. I've done a lot of DIY, and I'm really excited to share everything with you. Watch for a porch decorate with me coming up next, and I will see you super soon.